Hi guys, this is Mr. Lewick, and this video is showing you how to do the assignment for today. So at the top of your stream, there is an assignment that you clicked on. I know you clicked on it because you found this video inside of it. So after you watch this video, you're going to start your own assignment. You'll open up your Google Slide assignment, which is found inside our Google Classroom stream. Don't forget to turn it in when you're done. All right, so today's topic is searching with Google. And I know you've done lots of searches using Google. Well, today I'm going to show you some keywords that you can use to make your life a little bit easier for whatever you're doing. So, when you're in school, you often have to use a dictionary or figure out what words mean. And there's a keyword you can use that will quickly find what a word means, the definition. And that is the word define. You can see I'm highlighting it right here. All right. So, how do we do this? I want to define the word house. Now, I know you know what house means. I just used it for an example. You'll have some different words. Well, first I need to open up a new tab. So I'll click the plus sign, take me to the Google homepage. Now I want to type in the word define. If I forgot how to spell it, I can look right back here. I could even copy and paste the word define. All right, so define. And then the word that I want to define is house. I could have copy and pasted that too. House, and I press enter, and let's see what happens. All right, kabam, there we go. It opened up the dictionary for Google. The word that I searched was house, and it gives me the definitions. You can even hear what it sounds like. If I click on that, ooh, how nice. It shows you what it sounds like, which house you guys know how to say. But sometimes you get those crazy words, and you're like, I don't know how to say that. Well, this will pronounce it for you. As good as a computer can. It's not always perfect. All right, so let's see. Here's a definition. Number one is usually the one you want to use. A building for human habitation, especially one that is lived in by a family or small group of people. All right, so I'm going to take a building for human habitation. So now I can go back over here and I can start typing all that, which is fine. Or I could copy and paste what I need. Now I don't need the example down here, just what you need. And then two finger touch on my Chromebook and copy. I could even use Control C to copy. All right, now I go back here. Now to get my answer in there, you have to double click, if you have a mouse, inside the yellow box. Tap, tap. And if you see the cursor blinking, you're good to go. If you don't see the cursor blinking, you're not good to go. It's got to be blinking. Now I can start typing my answer, or I know I copied it, so I can paste it. So I can right click and paste. I could even Control C. And there we go. It is in there. All right. Now it's okay if it's highlighted in white. That's all right. You can leave it just like that. If it's like really big and a little bit out of this box, that's okay too. Just make sure it doesn't like go outside of the gray box because then it's kind of hard to tell what your answer is. All right, so I defined house. Now I can go on to define privy. So I could just copy all that and paste it, or since I already have this tab open, I could type the word privy in here. I'm not going to press enter because I want you to do that by yourself. All right, so back to my assignment. There's also something called timer. So if I go to Google again and I type in timer, there's a timer. When you click on the timer, it allows you to set the timer for whatever you want. Kind of cool if you're playing games or something in the classroom. And when you click start, it starts counting backwards. I'm going to stop it. Now, how do you show your answer for this? Well, you need to actually copy and paste now. You can't type in your answer. I want you to show me that you actually went here and did something. So if you click, hold, and drag, two finger touch, ah, and copy it. Control C copy is what I did. Go back over here. It says copy and paste a time for the timer. Tap, tap inside. When it's blinking, you're good to go, and then paste it. There we go. So it didn't come out perfectly where I wanted it, but that's okay. I can tell what your answer is. It's inside this whole gray box right there. So that is good. All right. So now there's something else called stopwatch. So, I'm going to do this fast. I'm going to select it, copy it, and paste it here. And now I have stopwatch. And now I can put a time in for my stopwatch. I just start and stop to do some timing. Reset it back to 0, start, stop. Now, some of you may have noticed something when you put timer in. It looks like this, but look over here to the right. It says stopwatch. So if you search timer, you'll get the stopwatch too. Or if you search stopwatch, you'll get the timer as well, where you don't have to type it again up here. So if you notice that, good for you. All right, so how do I know you did this? Go on stopwatch, start it, stop it, and then copy it back over here. Click inside of that. Tap on your touchpad and paste it. And we're good to go. It's okay if it looks like that. If you paste it and nothing shows, it means it was black. So if you click and drag and change the color of the text color to something that shows up. Aha. All right, so now a couple more. Unit conversion. This one should be extremely helpful, especially when you're doing math. This allows you to type in some sort of unit, like here I have miles, and it converts it to something else. So 2 miles equals how many feet? Well, I'll go to Google and I can start typing in unit conversion and press enter. Aha, how cool is this? Now, this one's a little more complicated. So I know that I am going to do, let's go back, miles into feet. So I had 2 miles. I want to select miles down here and equals how many feet? It'll say foot. We know it should say feet. So 2 miles equals 10,560 feet. Now, if you're doing another unit of measurement, there's a whole bunch in here, but length is the one you're going to use for today. But look, you can do speed, temperature, all types of cool stuff. Let's see the length. So now I have my answer. I can either go back and type in 10,560 or copy and come back over here and tap. When it's blinking, you're good. And paste. There we go. Okay, there's my answer. Okay, now I'm skipping these because you don't need to see 2 of each. The last thing you need to do is a calculator. So you're going to type in calculator for your keyword. This time I'm going to copy it. Back over here. Click, paste it. Goes right on top. Press enter. And here comes the calculator. How cool is this? All right, so now I got to remember what I was multiplying. 281 281 times, let's see what it was, 234. 234. And I press equals. There's my answer. I can go back and type it, or I can copy and tap or click with the mouse. When you see that blinking, you're good. Paste it, and I'm good to go. And then you have another one to do right over here. Okay, that is it. When you filled in all the boxes, please make sure you go back and turn it in, and then you may go get your library books. When you're done with your library books, you can come back to your seats. You can either enjoy reading your library book, you can quietly hang out with a friend, or you could go to Typing Club or co.org. All right, that's it. Good luck, gang.